Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my super detailed eyebrow tutorial. This is like an edited, like I'm going to show you guys how I really do my eyebrows, like from this, you know, sad state. Like I mean, I love my eyebrows, but like I like a more like fuller appearance. So I just brush them up with a spoolie, and I'm just gonna go through with the Revlon Brow Duo, I believe. I really love this product. So when you're doing your brows, you really want to take your time. So I just draw like a line underneath my brows, and I also go and draw a line like following my actual brow shape, and like I draw a line at the top. As you can see, I really like take my time when I'm doing my brows because I want my brows to look as equal as possible. Now I do my brows before my foundation or after I apply foundation. It really doesn't matter with me these days. Like I can draw my brow either ways. So yeah, like I said, I just draw a line underneath my brows, like my brow hairs, and like just following the actual shape of my brow, and then I do the same at the top. And now I'm just going to go in and like make sure the ends are like super thick and nice, like make sure I actually get like the shape I want. And I'm going to go in and fill out the brows. Now I fill out the the tail parts like really thick. Like I am very like heavy handed with the ends of the brows than I am with the the beginning of the brows, like the front parts, because I don't want my brows to look like it has way too much product in it. So like I'm really light handed when it comes to the front part, but at the back, like the back side, like the tail side, like I'm really heavy handed. Now I'm just going in with a spoolie to like blend the brow products into my brow hair so it doesn't look like cakey. Now I'm going in with the Evita Joseph Expert Brow Liner. I really love this product because the pencil is like really strong. It doesn't break, and it's really precise. It gives me like precise lines. So like I go in to give me like a very precise shape because I want my brows to look equal, like I said. And I go in with I think the shade Perfect Chocolate, and like it's kind of like the best brow for my brows and my skin tone. Maybe you'd like to go in like a deeper color. And now I'm going in with some concealer. This is the Juvia's Place I Am Magic concealer, and I just go in with a synthetic flat brush to like just go beneath my brows to just clean up. Now this is where the real sculpting comes out. Like you have to take your time when doing this. Like you can go in when you make mistakes to like just correct it, but like I'm just following the line that I drew before. I don't know if you guys get it. Like I'm going to try to be as precise as I can and like just sculpt my brows out. When you're doing your brows, you shouldn't like rush through it, otherwise like the brows kind of frame the face. So you have to take your time, like when doing your brows, like take your sweet time. Like so now I'm just I saturated the brush with concealer so that the brush would be like very stiff when I'm doing it, so it doesn't move around and like mess up the shape of my brow. When you're like sculpting your brows out, you should use a brush that's a little stiff, not so stiff, like in between, like a honey hole. If you get what I mean, like just like saturate the brush with some concealer so that when you're sculpting it out, it's easier. Now I'm just going in with like a blending brush to like just blend out the concealer underneath my brows. You don't want to go in with like a very thick stiff brush when blending out the concealer, because it's going to like get into your brow hairs and mess up the whole thing. I don't know why everything I was trying to do wasn't coming into focus, but like I'm just going in with the foundation I use for my entire face to sculpt the top part of my brows. Now, because I'm doing this over my foundation, I don't want to have the halo brow thingy, so I'm going in with a foundation that is exactly my skin tone so that it wouldn't leave any white cast over my brows. So I'm using the same brush I used to sculpt out the bottom part of my brows to sculpt out the top part of my brows. And I'm going like really close to my brows to make sure it's like super precise. Now I'm just blending out with the same fluffy brush I used earlier, like blending out the bottom part of my brows. Now the next part is like really like important to me, like when doing my brows. I know I'm saying like a lot, but I'm trying to make this like super detailed so you guys would be able to get what I mean. Now I'm going in with a thicker concealer. Now I love to do this with a Tarte Shape Tape concealer, which is really thick. Now with this one, I go in and I put the concealer right underneath my brows, and now I'm going back in with the same brush to like sculpt out my brows some more. Now when doing this second coat of concealer, the concealer has to be really light to give you like a really stand outish. Oh my god, my English is so, like my words are done. Like anyways, like it kind of gives your brow like a very clean look. You know how when you trim your brows it looks lighter underneath? Yeah, you're trying to like fake that type of look, so you should go in with a really light concealer to like blend out the bottom parts. And also for those of us who don't really like trim our brows often, this kind of gives us that effect to cover up the tiny hairs underneath our brows. Now I just put the rest of the concealer over my eyelids and I just blend it out with a brush. Now this is like the real game changer. I set my eyebrows, guys. I set my eyebrows and my entire eyelid with setting powder. I use the butt of the beauty blender to just push the powder into my brows to set all the concealer and also set the brow product so my hairs stay in place. Now guys, I've been talking for 7 minutes straight. Now when doing brows, I realized that most of the tutorials here don't really show that people go back in with brow products, but I do. I'm showing you guys that the brows are not always perfect, so you can go back in with your brow products to kind of give you the shape you need. If you're not getting it after the concealer, you can go back in with some brow products to correct the mistakes. Now I go in with some Got2b glue gel, and I also go in with some brow setting products. I go in with the MAC brow setting products. Like I said, nothing was focusing, but I'll list all the products down below. Now I use this to like shape my brows, and this would make your brows stay all day. I got this tip from Goldie here on YouTube. Like she uses the Got2b gel to keep her brows in place, like your brows to stay like flawless all day. I think that mixing the brow gel and the Got2b glue gel kind of makes like a huge difference, because my brow hairs are like really weird. They can just curl up like just like that. Now the next thing I like to do is to put some highlighter on my brow bone to like give it a little oomph, to make it like pop a little, and also to like continue to hide the brow hairs underneath my my actual brow shape that I've created. Now I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this was super detailed enough. I hope this was beginner friendly. Please comment down below and let me know what you guys would like to see next. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye guys.